Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man where they talk am be. They talk about the kidnapping wey happen for Edo State. They don't kidnap some students and teachers. Make I leave you, make you hear from Apostle Alfred.
My people, on a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on the area, for the connect with us. Do well until they follow this broadcast. Even to subscribe, easy. Now God go bless una. As if that was not enough. They share and even when we not tell them, make they share them. They share the broadcast. They invite our friends. They comment. They follow. Easy. Now God go bless una for us. Do well. My name is still Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. My name never change. Know. My brother Victor, and I know that don't change the name in the year with me this evening for studio.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Depending on where you want to take the connect with us again in live today. Thank God Almighty for this blessed day when you don't give us. We will see again. My name is still Victor Olise.
My brother Olise, Wetin they say they happen for Edo? Okay, you the years on win. And wetin really happen, my brother?
Una know say when we dey talk, at times it go be like say we just won't carry the talk. At times it go be like say we dey prophesy. At times it go be like say we dey see wetin won't happen ahead. When we go sit down for studio, they chook mouth for matter when concern everybody for this state. Some people go to use and play politics.
They believe this state for Nigeria.
Some people, we must talk na Edo State as not enter Edo State so.
Not so.
Some people go they say no, we're not talking about religious leader, we're not talking about traditional rulers, we're not talking about government. Some people go say we don't know wetin we dey talk. We dey hear win for corner. Say kidnapping, they kidnap children for school for Edo State. When the news come, it be like the first breaking news when we go hear this year. Why? Because say we no expect say that kind of thing go begin to dey cross their mind to say wetin they do for north. They won't come replicate them inside those states. As we speak, waiting that they practice for north. They don't introduce them into those states to kidnap our innocent children and teachers when they school. When we they say those persons when we need to hold accountable for communities.
People call they stone us.
When I say more, we leave them. Why? Because we know say give and take. Every institution get hierarchy. And in the hierarchy of stakeholders, we don't feel neglect those persons, such as number one, traditional rulers for communities. Traditional rulers for communities. They say more we leave them. More we don't talk about them.
They say we not get level.
Our religious based organization,
We
churches,
talk. They say more not talk.
mosques, where be say we saw all of us supposed to meet together for one table. Say how we fit take beef up security.
They say make we shut up.
For Edo State. Why? Because say me and you know say they don't already establish one fact. Say policing, no be state government get them. Say na federal government they control police. And as such, we, when the citizens and dwellers of Edo State, we supposed to come together to help ourselves, ask questions. So people already come together at the vigilante. How do we work with them? How do we empower them? Some people they say this, so they say that now those innocent children, when they don't kidnap, so which kind of experience you want make they get. And for those families, when they kidnap their children, so are they being say part of those families to join us for this crusade when they shout up and down since this matter for them hook government and all the necessary stakeholders for neck. But many of them leave them, say you know consign us.
They say make we shut up.
You know consign us.
They say leave traditional rule out of it.
Now, as we speak, they don't get the mind to come practice.
What they don't learn for that side?
For not for Edo State.
I never see anything.
It be like say, una know the see wetin we dey see. Anything wey don make them do one and they succeed.
They don't finish.
They do one, they succeed. But that means they go do another one.
My brother, you know what they do so? Testing the mic. Testing the mic. All those people where they say don't talk about traditional ruler. All those people where they say, oh, leave pastors alone. Yeah, everything is government. Now government picking a kidnap now. They never see anything. But the truth is this: what is not good is bad. For the way they talk for this broadcast, every day, God, see, we know they carry the talk because we want talk. See, they couldn't get that clear. We are not talking, oh, my water, this water is expensive. Oh. We are not talking because we are jobless, no?
Or mouth is scratch us.
Or mouth is scratch us. No, see, we they talk based on the assignment when God give us. And we they talk and we they prophesy and it they happen. When we they say traditional rulers, make una wake up. Some people say, ish, see our teeth they smell. See na government. And not see if they tell me say they'll come kidnap
School children
for a door, I'll say na lie, can never happen. I say it can never happen. Where are the Nige NOJ for Oromi? Where are the traditional rulers in Oromi? I talk something today. I talk about Jujuma.
Yeah.
I say come. All of una they call and they call chief. And I care the matter. The John where they happy say, oh, sanity don't return small, make governor call. I say shut up. Carry your juju come out if una get level. Carry una juju come out. Now to use juju they kill una children. They cause problem. They scatter community. Now cultists now they fire una. Una juju they sleep. None of it carry una juju come out. See, you know why they talk this thing? Anything where you say you believe on, and you not use that to fight when there is crisis, my brother, go through that thing. Now they call government. Oh, government, come and help us. So, how? If you say you be a traditional ruler, you will say you get juju. Bring your juju come out. Carry the juju go forest. Remove all the evil people from forest. You know why I don't fear my brother? You know say I talk one thing. When they be sure John win ahead of court. Or John win drug a croffer. A sinner picky day croffer. A sinner Sunday black hat. They don't have a different color. And you expect them to swear it no go work. But the point be say, as of today, now me are not they happy. Waiting they don't practice for not, it don't reach a door. And anything we don't reach a door, forget them. And for this AO has been a hot point. When they drive the country, I say, Victor, share this police. They don't feel go remove armed bandits. They streets, they junction, they collect for 5 naira, 10 naira. They do stop and search. Where the thing they happen, una not go. No say me I dey talk about you, they build. You people cannot do me anything. My brother, I don't want to verse this evening.
Now, where we want to start from now? Why? Because say either you take them or you leave them. Outside that, no fit can execute this thing without the influence of an insider.
It's not possible.
Those Fulani no fit just waka enter Edo State, come sit down to strategize and say they want to kidnap children when they school without saying there's an insider.
My brother, give me 5. There are 1,000,000% insider. In all this kidnapping where happen, so there is an insider. If you now go put set light, I will say insider day.
Now the big question is, where do we go from here?
If you dey ask,
The
who you dey ask?
insecurity, when we dey shout, ever since, let us, we won't use this medium to appreciate individuals. To be honest, some individuals, when we say they don't they call, how do we support this vigilante? Some people, God go bless una. God go bless una. Some people don't they call, I beg, I'll feel buy touch, give them. Some people don't they call, I beg, I'll feel get walkie-talkie, give them. Some people don't they call, na jacket, I beg, I'll feel get. Individuals.
Even some people send money now to go buy fuel for police station.
Now yes, so.
Somebody dey send money now say apostle go pay for fuel. Make they go there they carry fuel for police station. Individual.
This is why we dey talk say, imagine if individual and those people know the Nigeria.
No.
If individuals when no dey Nigeria fit do that kind of thing, them no be them one witness am o. Fit do that kind of thing, and now we dey say we drag ourselves come out, and especially those stakeholders, the traditional rulers, the elders in we talk this in the other day for our broadcast.
They say more shut up.
The elders in communities.
They say more no
All
talk.
these people are should be held accountable. Local government chairmen should be held accountable. Now those people, why? Because the development starts from the grassroots, and this grassroots, when they go kidnap for government house.
No.
If governor they drive the come now, you'll see the numbers of police go follow. Now they won't go kidnap.
They won't die.
Now they won't go kidnap. No, we help ourselves. Some people just see that they just carry party for us. They be APC, they be PDP, they be ACP, they be
Okay, your name.
We dey talk about reality. Why? Because in a civilized country, in a 21st century, after election don't finish, you keep politics aside
and face reality. No.
See yesterday, Joe Biden, president of America, he don't sign the memo when House don't already pass to him. So yeah, see the stipend when you give for COVID-19 relief fund. See the way the president and the vice president they rejoice, they happy. When I watch, I say, God, I believe which kind of life we can live for this country. So,
my brother,
the president and the vice president, they were happy.
My brother, no vessel, and the money now cut for your mouth, and not cut word for your mouth. See all our so-called governors, president, they don't fit give people palliative, make people eat. Yet now fit they bring vaccine. When I don't know say hunger works past vaccine, people who not take care of, who they import vaccine, can't give them. May they take vaccine. I go punish you now.
Amen.
Nigerians they die. We don't think, how do we enumerate this stress? How will they reduce fuel? How will they reduce electricity tariff? How will they make life good for them? No. Una they quick, they bring vaccine, they go punish all of una. Una they bring vaccine. But hunger when it day, una not fit common palliative, even food. When they take money give people, una go put up for warehouse. Garri come spoil, Indomie spoil, beans spoil, Galoto spoil, everything spoil. Food, na not fit give people food chop. Now na fit bring medicine to na go punish you now. Anyone na there, na go punish you now. When people they hungry, una not care. Una not care. There is hunger in the land, but yet all of una they quickly they bring vaccine. Oh yeah, import vaccine. Where people are dead of starvation. Where Fulani they keep people, Boko Haram on their own, Ambari did their own, Buhari children did their own, Dino Milai they did their own, all called rubbish, Rufai they do your own.
There are many.
All of una, people for common palliative, nothing of it help the people. Una not say okay, then let us reduce fuel. Inside the COVID-19, una they increase fuel, and fuel na 200 naira. May God punish una. Now God will punish all of una. Now that they quickly they bring vaccine, call Nigeria, they distribute, make people not die. When people have been dying, when people have been dying of hunger, people have been dying of hardship. People cannot pay their children's school fees. People cannot eat. And you are importing vaccine to prevent the people from dying. Now God will punish you now.
We all know the truth. We all know the truth. Say the Nigerian government is a write-off. We all know the truth. And you don't get how the we take drag and come back. We all know the truth. This is not why we the same. The Nigerian citizens must be responsible for themselves. This is not why we the glamour, we the shout, talk about CB. That the Nigerian people must be responsible for themselves. Why? Because we have irresponsible governments at all levels. Irresponsible governments. A government that can never make life meaningful for our people. And as such, can the Nigerian people wake up and then see how we can be responsible for ourselves? Because we provide everything. We provide everything. I say to the air that we breathe, God, as God give us, now we the decider for here. As far as you are living in this country, we provide everything that we need for ourselves. Why these selected few, men call themselves politicians, selected few, they sit down on top the wealth of this country. As such, I don't do research to realize that the Nigerian government, now only two sets of people that they use against the Nigerian people. Number one, the security agencies. And number two, Togri. Those two sets of people.
And I go punish all of you now.
Those two sets of people. Now in the Nigerian government, don't devise a strategy to use against the Nigerian people. So before you know, they will use security agencies to suppress the voice of the people. You get one young boy for Lagos, they call him Pamilerin. The guy is part of those who lead the NSAS protest as well. As we speak right now, he did police detention.
Okay
for
now.
the past 1 week.
Okay now.
How you take go police detention? They serve a letter when I see the high level of injustice for this country. They served him letter through the office of the Commissioner of Police that he should come for interrogation. He reached there, and that was the end. He was detained. He don't go 1 week now. He was detained. And that is what the Nigerian government will continue to do. Now I ask questions. The question when they ask now be say, what is the Nigerian people doing to come to the aid of that boy, Pamilerin?
Who cares?
What is the Nigerian people doing?
It concern them.
What is the Nigerian people doing? Now that young man, he came out to speak for the masses. As we speak now, he read detention. Now only God know wetin they do am for there. We when they talk, you think say they never dey ready to find us. They don't dey ready, but wetin dey inside us pass wetin dey inside them. That's why at any point in time, they will always be confused. At any point in time, they will always pull the trigger against themselves. The Nigerian people, we always talk this for talk about CB. The Nigerian people must come out to defend themselves. Why? Because the Nigerian government are irresponsible at all levels. At all levels. Now, what they practice for North, they don't carry enter those states.
They don't
kidnap our innocent children.
They don't carry enter.
To kidnap our innocent children. The families of those children are showing I don't clear now. When they talk, say, all of us must come out to the streets.
They say
this
no.
country is not safe for anybody.
They say no.
This country is not
They
safe
say our teeth they smell.
for anybody.
They say make we not talk.
This country is not safe.
They say we are
for
jobless.
anybody.
They say we are jobless.
These politicians won't assist so they don't already own their private jet. If anything won't happen,
They don't move.
enter, they don't move.
Their children not in Nigeria.
They are aware that this country is collapsing. They know. They won't see the end how this country will collapse. They get lucky, say I know the diaspora. They get lucky. I know they like give now. I'll pursue all of them anywhere they day. After they pay visit, any country when I day. Any country when I day. After they pay visit. The biggest disgrace of their life then they're going to get. Biggest disgrace of their life. Wicked set of people. What does it take for us to provide security for ourselves? What does it take for us to make this country governable? What does it take for us to create an enabling environment where citizens can live as one? What does it take? Yeah, our yesterday broadcast, one person, £4.2 million. Is that person supposed to be working on planet Earth?
That one supposed to be fire a squad. Kill and throw away.
Is that person supposed to be working on planet Earth? All of us, sit down and look us.
They say we talk finish. Now we ready. So if we say we never know what we talk. So say we know they talk out of sense.
See, for each and every one of you now, when they condemn Wetin we dey talk and not get insight to see Wetin we dey see, sooner or later
you will reap what you are sowing.
Come out, and you cry out. And nobody I pray that when you cry out, somebody will be there to stand for you.
Nobody will be.
I pray. The open eye, they allow these illiterates who call themselves government to continue to siphon the wealth of this great nation.
Oh, God.
To siphon the wealth of this great nation. See Singapore. Singapore came to Edo State to collect our palm oil. Today, they are the number 2 in the world. Today, at some point they were number 1 in the world. Where is our knife for today? Where is our knife for? Where is our knife for? Today. Where is it? We carry money, build FT, what do they call them? Waterboard. Is it functioning till today? The Nigerian people cannot ask questions. Because we have refused to learn. We have refused to get ourselves informed about what is happening in this country.
My brother.
And we keep quiet and watch these wicked people continue to strive. These wicked people.
My brother. I don't want to cry you. As you dey talk now, I remember I don't lie. As you dey talk now, I remember Bendeburi. When Oshomole, he closed the Edo line, say one probe. Oh God. Today, Edo line is now shut off himself. He say one probe. Bendeburi. Bendeburi is now a shadow of himself. And our people, oh God.
We can't come out to speak. What are you scared of? Those families for where they kidnap for Edo. Which
Uromi.
Those families when they kidnap their children for Uromi now. Say that they come and cry out. Are they still scared? Are they still okay? Thank you very much, Mr. Ralph. Yes, in Malaysia, they are not Singapore. God bless you, sir. I'm not say body don't high. You get why? Those families, when they don't kidnap their children now, do they still have any atom of fear right now? Say that they don't come and they cry. Say, please help us to get our children. When we say we should all come out on the streets,
no,
and occupy this country.
They say our teach this man.
Occupy. Some people say, una do any such protest. Una they burn tire. Una don't know what they do. And I don't look. They say you don't know anything. You want to fight a lion. You want to fight a lion. You are bringing a chicken to fight a lion. Is that possible? Una don't know what they do. Una just go rest. Una no say this government. They don't give una attention. More just the manager they go. That's what people were saying. I look at them and I shook my head. See, why on earth? Why on earth I come this country? Why am I a citizen of this country? Why? I shed tears. I saw people who have accepted defeat. I saw people who have no idea of the next step to take. I saw people who were already defeated. They were already defeated. And I said to myself, how many of us are standing on the street? I remember the day of the EndSARS protest. The day that they declared emergency, state of emergency in Edo State. That day, we had numbers of young people on the street. And we all were saying, let them come and kill all of us on the street. We are ready to die on the street. I saw young people who were ready. Under the rain. We were under the rain.
Their father were busy drinking kankai.
We were under the rain. And at some point, we stayed till at about 11 p.m. No military men came. And we said, The Nigerian government will no longer continue to fool us. And that was how we had energy to continue the NSAS protest. We had the energy before they devised their means
to use the
to
hoodlums.
use the hoodlums.
Now God will punish you now.
Hijack the process. And that was done successfully. Why? Because we never had majority on us. The majority, like I initially said, you are defeated. The majority are scared. What are you scared of?
They say,
you
what
are
would they
dying.
eat?
You are dying. You are telling me you are scared.
They say, what would they eat?
What have you ate this morning? What have you ate today? How much have you made today? I'm asking you, how much have you made today? Look at the nation. Sat down and said the heat of the COVID-19 is high on everybody. And the president of the United States of America said, okay, no, but take this bill to the House. Let's send a look into it. So that we can have relief fund for our citizens. And when that was passed, the president and the vice president started clapping. I said, this is a nation. This is a nation worth living. This is a nation worth dying for. But no, go to our House of Representatives. Go to our Senate and go and see their stupidity. I owe no man apology. I'm very sorry. I owe no one apology.
Sorry for who?
I don't want to apologize.
They're all stupid and foolish people.
They don't have no ideology.
Fish brain.
No modernization. You see them, they are weak. You see them, you know this one is weak.
They can't even speak truth to power.
And those are the people that you and I voted for to go and represent us. You shout leader, leader, leader. 2023 election is coming forth.
It's too far.
It's coming forth.
2023 too far.
What are your plans? This is how we will open our eyes and fold our hands and watch them come again. And they will use their dirty tricks on us. And they will say remain 4 years. May they come out. As we speak, young people in Nigeria are doing countdown for Buhari's regime. They're doing countdown for Buhari's regime. Is that what we are supposed to be doing? Is that what we are supposed to be doing? Go and see what's happening in Myanmar. Go and see what the people of Myanmar are demanding. They're demanding for freedom. Go and see Senegal. They're demanding for freedom.
I want to they fry hair. They do low waist. They do yahoo. They scam people. When you can't even stand up for your rights. You can't even stand up for your rights. You can't even stand up for your rights. I see most of our youth now. You have pack it or do jam. Which jam? I better tell you what you see for me yesterday.
I be the reason how we will take forward official letter. All the lecture houses, when they make it axis, those lecture houses, they lack something when they call moral and values. You will see those children as they finish from their jam lesson or whatever WAEC lesson, they will just pack themselves, go under tree for front of main gates. Boys and girls, they don't hold themselves. They will join many. And so I ask a question. What are their parents doing? I will drag their parents in. Some people go say their parents they talk. But do you know that our parents are not doing enough? Why? Because all these dirty politicians who are siphoning the wealth of our country today, they all came from a country, from a family. Who raised them? Who raised them? At some point in time, they had mother, they had father. If their parents are dead, who raised them? No culture, no value. No value. No value for human being. And this is why you will see a police officer who does not have communication skill to talk to a fellow citizen. To talk to a fellow citizen. That's why you will see a police officer who is not psychologically fit and is carrying guns. Carrying guns. A police officer who don't understand what is called people's management. He cannot manage people and is carrying guns. We don't want to misbehave. I was on air today on radio and somebody called in and said yesterday civil defense and police officers were fighting in Benin here. And I said, why would that not happen? When we have failed to create the right institution. no institution to checkmate the excesses of these people. None. Who is to come out and stand for this great nation not to collapse? You think the government who are benefiting from our ignorance, the government who are benefiting from the fear they've created in us, they will now come out and make this country work? Have you ever seen when an oppressor gives an oppressed an opportunity?
Even in the book of Exodus, when Pharaoh was oppressing the children of Israelites, what happened? Pharaoh ordered the tax master of hard labor. He said, place more body on them.
More body.
Or let them suffer.
You beg. Aren't we begging?
That is exactly what we are going through in Nigeria today. I cry for my country. I cry for my people. Look at our youth. You are doing jam. Is that what we need now? I asked Victor, I said, Victor, what's going on? All these students here in the name of writing jam, if all these people, they want farm, they produce, they would have been producing enough things. Because today, your university degree is 0. Because after you finish, they throw you back to labor market. If any wise will begin to tell you now, oh boy, go and learn handwork. Go and learn how to sew. Go and learn trading. They'll tell you go and learn carpentry.
Shameful.
For any YSC. Instead of going through that pain, why not use your head? Think of what to do. See our children in the name of I'm doing work, I'm doing NYC, I'm doing a jam. Look at all of them, useless, brainless, fish brain, full everywhere. They can't produce, some of them don't feel wash plate, they can't wash anything, useless set of people. Sorry to say, we may be harsh this evening, but we're going to talk about today. If the numbers of youth when they say I'm writing jam, una really they want one or two places they work, we don't get problem. I have a cousin who graduated from Uniben for 8 years. He not see job. Mona hear me so. 8 years, he not see job. His own younger brother where they do penchy, now I can go meet his brother. You hear me so? Yeah. Say my brother teach me. Now I can become executive director to a younger brother. But today now, the guy is not living large. He say, Adibi, I know. I for quick go learn this work. No.
So, when we clear something, we're not saying education is bad.
No.
But we are saying there's a difference between schooling and education. And so this is the reality, that in Nigeria, we don't get education. We get schooling in Nigeria. We don't have education. We have schooling. Take me anywhere and I will debate this.
No education in Nigeria, no education.
We don't have education in Nigeria. We have schooling. And so we are all introduced.
Hello?
I think we have a call.
Yeah, we're on broadcast. Yeah, good evening. We're on broadcast. You want to contribute? All right. Please introduce yourself.
I want to commend you guys on the great work you guys are doing and doing.
Thank you, sir.
I've been following you guys, especially Hello?
Yeah, we are hearing you, sir.
All right. I'm talking about I want to contribute that things like kidnapping.
Yeah, please go ahead.
And you understand that. You see, I've been feeling big program that the use of every possibility and every village to better with the order, both into our forest and our bushes and all out with the people who never have security like this. Because what the parliament is now is what the block trying to bring in. And if we need this time If we are not careful, we not even ordinary state like this, we need to be working against our state. I just want to just call and contribute on that. Not until the youth of every community and the untouched of every community, unless they don't stand up and keep it to our pushes around, we will not find peace. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Victor, you know, so we don't talk about this community when they wake up, when they safeguard the area. See, oh God. Make una go and watch our broadcast again. Oh. In nothing we don't talk and say, all the community wake up, all the community wake up, all the community wake up. Pursue Fulani. Una say our cheat the smell. Even some of them, they put the right on, they tell us, say, no, they are doing menial job. They are doing menial job. There is no smoke without fire. See where we go today, they don't food junction and say, ew, our people don't know what they do. See, I just pray medicine not escalate. I just pray may not escalate. Well, I believe we don't send our message this evening. All the local head, all the elders, all the enige, all the chiefs, they could now wake up. They could now wake up. And I will quickly share this thing before we come on this evening. The time don't reach for Edo State Security Network to do on that payroll. Make government begin to pay them salary. Outside the people where they assist them, the government should begin to pay them salary. You know why? Any way people they volunteer they do, a get where you go reach, you go compromise. You go compromise. Person will wake up in the morning, you say I want to go safeguard people.
You children no job.
You children no job.
Your wife no wear clothes.
Your wife no wear clothes. Your wife no make hair. You no buy shoe. You no pay school fees. Tell friend treating no his boyfriend. You no pay house rent. Tell friend treating his boyfriend. So even when all these individuals, we are the so-called big men for Edo, we are the so-called big private company for Edo. He never reach on at all. All of them are build hotel. When I don't go buy Helios, it was okay. Oh God. Oh God. My brother, that's why I want to talk and this evening. Me and no verse.
We don't talk and we go see the chook mouth. They talk we not go bend down one day. As the spirit they lead us, we go to talk as they be. Edo people, now they wait for Buhari. Now they wait for Nigeria police. No go work. We have to be responsible for ourselves. We have to guide ourselves. We have to protect our borderlands. We have to secure our children and our wives. We have to do it ourselves.
Sorry, I'm going to forget something. During my interview with this Edo State security, the Oga talk something. He said for Ring Road, midnight, they see Helios. Security personnel they inside. So, he said, and this old back, that car, that small motor, where they bring from Safara, 9 days, they front. They shoot the run. Actually, they can't stop the motor. They stop the security personnel. Make una identify yourself. They say they are security personnel. See now they come begin to observe. You say they come around 12 a.m., 2 a.m.,
okay,
and 4 a.m.
Now, yes, sir.
When they move, then they come go Sakboba Road,
Okay.
Airport Road, Ababa. What did they come do? They come do surveillance. Say when they break, they come call the state commissioner. So people enter the state. Who them be? They say they don't know.
Then they will never know.
Those are the people.
They will never know.
Where people say they carry arts, now they spy everywhere. Thank God for the state vigilante and security network that was vigilant when they spoil their work. And as soon as they strike people for Zamfara, they go come in the name of army, in the name of security agency. They are not. All these are killer squad. Finally, Edo people, make una wake up. Make una quick support Edo State Security Network. All the elders, all the enigies, all the community chiefs, not be to the sell land, all the okarele, make una wake up, safeguard una people. Because when the drum of war, when calamity they strike, you know they ask. Do you know the funny thing? Most of the people they kidnap today, their relative go they connected to it, or enigi or the big man for the state.
In one way or the other. Nobody picking the kidnap.
Oh yeah.
In one way or the other. In one way or the other.
We don't talk our own. Now well done. My brother, I reverse. I beg. Take it.
We will continue to the talk as it be. We go ensure say on our own, if God willing, continue to energize us and give us the grace and wisdom to the dose out information as they be. But we need cooperation of everybody together to achieve this. We all must join our hands together. This country is collapsing. But I don't forget, say, few days ago we do one video on the reason and the need why stakeholders for South need to come out and promote the South agenda. We don't talk am. It be like say we no talk am. But we don't send our message. The same way we take talk about Edo State. Say make we safeguard our borderland. They don't listen to us. Now, the kidnapping of children when they practice for North, they don't carry enter Edo State. Now the same way we take talk say if the South refuse to promote the Southern agenda, if they comot the pillar when they shake when all this country, now South na him go suffer am o. We don't talk am as they be. Now do we want to take day with us again this evening? God bless all of una. Want to take connect with us. If God willing, we will come out every day to give una information as they be. Why? Because we go continue to the talk am as they be. Thank you so very much for joining us again today. We love you. We respect you. And we honor you. Thank you and God bless you all.
Abeg, help us share this video and let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the year all the things where they happen for Edo State. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.